welcome to Check Out This Guy. I didn't think of a good intro, so this is what you get. I'm Katra, my pronouns are they, he, she.
Hi, I'm Izzy, my pronouns are she, he, they, and I kinda just had a bathroom emergency, as in water everywhere, bathroom blowing up. So that's my intro.
Stop the explanation right there. Perfect. Do not expand.
Oh, and I'm Bauta, and I've got some guys to show you, guys. Oh, and my pronouns are he, him.
A real he, him.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty basic. I'm sorry for being so boring and being comfortable in my own body.
How dare you?
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Are those fighting words?
No.
Okay.
No, these are sarcastic words. It's one of my many talents.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's all I have, to be honest.
Yeah, he only has he, him. He could never be them.
Sarcasm. Like, no.
Anyway, we did not come here to give you an identity crisis, even though that's something we excel at.
We sure do.
We want to know about your worlds and the things that go around your head.
Okay. I've started a world called Bravado Toons, because everything is fake, art isn't real,
Oh, damn.
and storytelling is dead.
Wow.
It isn't that deep though. No, I started something that's been inspired by franchises like Sonic the Hedgehog.
We love a good Sonic the Hedgehog inspiration.
Yeah, no,
We sure do.
I love Sonic. I love it. Hedgie the Hedgie, he's my boy. He's my boy. No, but mainly the Archie comics, because the comics back in the 90s of Sonic the Hedgehog, they were a lot more darker than how the franchise is now, and it got cancelled. And I wanted to make my own version. But I'm also a huge... go ahead, ask away.
Oh, for your information, I have read all of Archie Sonic.
You know what I'm talking about then.
Including a reread that I did in less than a week for the entire.
Oh shit. I've been trying to read them for a month, and it's pretty cringe, actually. It's more dumb than I remember.
Yeah, until you get about to issue 160, it is dire.
Yeah. I'm currently somewhere around 78, I believe, and it's not that wonderful.
You're telling me that things that were considered funny back in the 90s are pretty cringe now? I don't believe it.
I'm pretty sure these things were already cringe at the time.
Yes, I'm not talking about things that didn't age well. I'm talking about things that were never.
Yeah, definitely.
They weren't born well, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I encourage the audience to just go look at the Tumblr of Thanks Contenders, and we can move on.
Yes, thanks Contenders. But I'm also a huge fan of the movie Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
It's one of my favorites.
Ooh.
Yes. And also, I'm pretty sure we're all into anime. So we got those three ingredients making my world a little bit more fun, I hope. So I've been tinkering with this idea of a ragtag group of toons trying to overthrow the dictatorship. And they all use powers like how the Looney Tunes uses comedy, you know? They drop an anvil, they conjure up a piano. Bugs Bunny isn't drag, and it all works. It's for comedic timing, right? But what if we put that into a shonen anime and just give every toon their own little ability to fight these guys? You know, you've got one person who's great into disguises and stuff.
Roger Rabbit in anime form is an amazing image in my head now. I've never seen Evangelion, but my immediate thought was, damn, what if the robots had comedic timing though?
I mean,
Macro Sano already exists. Oh.
No, but that's basically what I've been writing on. Just conflict.
Do your do you already have you have a ragtag group of heroes and villains? Do you sort of know why they're dictators yet? I'm a villain lover myself, so I always ask about the bad guys.
Yeah, I have one main villain right now. Basically, Dr. Robotnik, the genius mad scientist, but the reason why he's being a dictatorship is because he wants to break the fourth wall.
He wants. Oh, he's aware he's in a story. Did my sound cut out?
Yeah, your internet did the thing.
Oh, my internet always does the thing. I was wondering. So he's aware that he's in a story.
It's a hypothesis. It's a theory. Fuck. It's a theory. It's a theory. He's not sure yet, but he's trying to make a civilization that isn't bound to violence for humor, and he's mad at the gods, the people who are reading the comic or the TV show.
Oh.
And he wants to break free. He doesn't want to be bound into violence.
That is pretty cool. I love it when we address the fact that getting a piano dropped on your head is actually pretty violent and aggressive act.
Yeah. That's not something I would prefer to happen to me.
Oh, God. If your back really hurts, though, and you get a piano and it just breaks your back perfectly, and you never get... I have a lot of back pain right now, so I'm just imagining some good scenarios for me.
I'm not a doctor, but I'm pretty sure a piano wouldn't fix a lot for your back pain.
You're not a doctor, so you don't get to say that.
Maybe some nice tunes could ease your...
some nice tunes.
Yeah.
So we have a Dr. Robotnik type. Does he have a name?
No, not yet. I'm still figuring that out. I'm terrible with names, so every time I'm drawing a character and I don't know what to name it, I'll just post something on my Instagram and then ask people who watch my stories to name the characters.
I got my name in once.
That works.
Yeah.
I named Luke.
You named Luke, lucky for the friends.
Yeah, I did. That is fun. I love a bit of it's not fandom engagement, but I love it when I just like to be part of art and of creation, and when artists share their creation process for a certain part. It's nice to be included.
Art is something that we collaborate on.
Collaborate, that's the word.
Yeah. So if you guys want to name my next character, follow me on, I don't even have an Instagram public yet. Soon.
We're gonna have something in those show notes, and you can click on that and name that character.
Okay. Yeah, name that character. Then.
The yummy audience engagement.
Audience, wow.
Audience engagement, yeah, that's great.
That's what we were looking for. We're doing our best over here. We really are. Does Luke have a personality yet?
Yeah, he does. So Luke was the first character I drew, and I think a basic cocky protagonist is pretty boring, so I wanted to start with a more gray area kind of character, and Luke is the someone like Roadrunner and the Coyote and Roadrunner. He's something like the Coyote. He's the one with connections. He knows where you can buy an anvil, where you could buy a piano, where you could buy a gun that shoots gloves. He's got connections. And that's what Luke is. He's all about the money, he's all about profit.
Oh, he's on that grind.
He's on that grind, yeah. I was thinking of making him a crypto bro, one of those douchebags.
No! Does he get a redemption arc? Or is he just like that?
No. He's a real asshole, and he stays an asshole.
Sometimes you gotta make a guy you hate.
Yeah, right? Or just think he's wildly annoying.
I hate people who are wildly annoying. That's why I don't have mirrors in my house. Anyway. Oh, no. Not allowed to say that. I'm not allowed to say that self-depreciating things when I'm in a bad mood. That's bad for me. I'm not annoying. There. I fixed it.
You're not annoying.
You were not.
If anyone is annoying,
It's Luke. Fuck that guy.
Yes.
Yes, he keeps talking about the economy and how he thrives in it.
Not the economy. No.
Yeah.
The wonderful create a guy to be mad at.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, because I went to a bakery, I think last week, and you just know when a restaurant or, a business is more about business itself and not about the product it's serving. In this bakery, my partner said to the guy, "Oh, nice boxes, right? For whatever pastry they put inside them." And instead of saying thank you, and we're real proud of it, no, he was saying, "Yeah, of course we charge €2 for these kind of things per piece." I forgot what it was. And of course we need some nice boxes to sell them in. And then you just know it's more about the money and the profit and not about, the bread and how the thing stays. It's not about the food. And that's the kind of guy Lucas. He doesn't care about what he's selling. He just wants the profit and the fame.
He's selling subpar guns, isn't he?
Well, selling guns that shoots gloves. It's not very effective.
What about the little flags that say bang on?
Oh, they're out. They're not in. The trend has gone.
Oh.
That's passé. Yeah, we don't do that anymore. It's too on the nose.
Yeah, we don't do those.
It's not violent enough.
No.
I'm no longer with it.
Yeah, we're old compared to Luke. Luke would look down on us.
Yeah.
Fuck Luke. So we've got Luke. You also drew a girl, I think.
I did. She's called Nikki. Pretty based on Mickey Mouse, her. Or Minnie, with the big M. So I wanted something with the N. Also named by one of the many people. Three. Many people who name my characters.
There's only 3. Oh my god, I'm a trendsetter. I'm part of the beginning of the lore.
You're the OG.
I get to be named in the Wikipedia page they're gonna make of this.
Yeah, definitely. And you're the first. You named the first character
I named the first one, true, but I need to know that I'm part of an exclusive club.
You're part of an exclusive club, definitely.
I'm not part of this club, so yeah.
I mean, you are now.
You could be.
You're the 4th person.
You could be. You can be the 4th one if you want.
It would feel wrong to be in the club with you and to be number 4.
Oh, we gotta switch places. I gotta be number 4. That's me.
Okay.
Because my name's Katja means 4.
Yeah, no. It says your name is the Pound Cube.
It sure does, doesn't it? It's one of my more normal names, actually. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I have one of my less normal names right now.
What do you mean, Chug Boyd Izzy? And by Chug, I mean...
Ellipsis.
Right.
Yeah, you're just Bauta. Where's your questionable name that makes it so you don't want your coworkers to see that you have a Discord?
Well, I used to go by the name of Dr. Ripper on every username platform
That's a
ever.
good one.
That's super crazy.
Yes.
Oh. Don't you just love the choices you make when you're younger and then they haunt you forever?
Man, I don't even like the choices I make as an adult.
Oh, true. Valid, yeah.
It never ends.
Only in our dead.
Yeah, but Quinge is dead, so I'm proud to be the Pound Cube. Just not gonna go up to my boss and be like, "Hi, it's me, the Pound Cube."
It's me, the Pound Cube.
It's me. Yeah. But you did mention that you were more. No, we were talking about Nikki, and then I got distracted.
Yeah.
You gotta keep me at a short leash because I am all over the place with these things.
Okay, yeah, no, we were talking about Nikki. Nikki heavily influenced. Her looks are influenced by Mickey Mouse. Luke. His face looks a lot like Goofy, but in a hoodie.
In a hoodie.
Yeah, it's pretty great. No, and Nikki, I guess she has the face like Minnie Mouse, but with pink hair, and she has more of a Japanese streetwear vibe going on, more of the techno side. If you went to an Asian rave, you would see her. That's Nikki. She's on the good guy side. She's one of our ragtag rebel fighters.
Hell yeah. I've never been to an Asian rave, but I can only assume.
Oh, she could be an extra on Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift.
Oh no! oh yeah, you would know these things, huh?
Yeah, I love cars. They got 4 wheels and a steer.
I'm sorry, I'm thinking about the Vin Diesel joke on Tumblr. That's like trying to talk about transness with Vin Diesel. It doesn't care what make the car is. Sometimes the changes you make after it's been made, things like that. It's
Yes.
post.
It is the truth.
It is the truth. You know what, that Fast and the Furious would accidentally be. That's the kind of movie that would accidentally be inclusive if you think about it too long. So we're not allowed to.
The Fast and the Furious is probably one of the gayest
It is
franchises ever.
But it's gay because it hates women, not because it loves men.
Both?
Both.
Yeah. No, I agree with what you just said. I'm sorry. Oh, I hadn't really thought of it before, but that is true.
I think about that Tumblr post all the time, and I look at something and someone says, damn, that's gay. I'm like, because they hate women. And that's their only other option.
Well, this is a series where they had so few women that were characters that they had to resurrect one because they ran out.
They ran out of women.
So yeah, that's a bit of a world building advice for everyone out there. If you include genders in your story, make sure you don't run out of women.
No, they definitely kept killing the women though in the movies though. That's weird.
It is weird. It's almost like they hate women. I'm guessing your world doesn't, since you have. I'm assuming a female main character at this point.
I mean, we have a female character.
We have a. It's 50-50 right now.
Yeah. No, it's I don't want to work with one protagonist. I want to work with a bunch of characters. So he's just one of the main crew.
How big would you want to make your main crew? Because as a Digimon fan, with a lot of pain in my heart, I gotta say there is such a thing as too many main characters.
No, definitely, and Izzy, you'll probably agree with Sonic the Hedgehog, the Archie comics. Sonic the Hedgehog wasn't even the main protagonist at some points in the story.
Was it Knuckles?
Yes, and also
at some points.
I've never read anything. I just love Knuckles.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't read the Knuckle comics because they're weird.
I do this a lot actually. I look at a piece of media. I'm like, I like this character. I'm not super interested in the rest of it, so I'll just take it. I have a lot of Boku no Hero characters in my mind rotating. Have not read a chapter of Boku no Hero.
No, I get that.
But I will not do that to your world because.
No, you're free to do so. Actually, the more the better, right? No.
I don't tell me to do that. I steal OCs. I've stolen one of Tyke's OCs.
Oh no.
Yeah, you're in danger now because you're telling me about your OCs and they're free for the taking.
Oh shit. Nikki also has a dark side. That's also something I want to do. I want to give
dimensions,
human pain. Yeah, give human pain to these characters. I was thinking about giving one of the main crew. What's it called? You know the peeping sound some people get when they got ear damage.
I know it in Dutch.
Yeah, that's
in English. I think you're describing tinnitus.
Yes, 100%.
It's the same in Dutch, but I would not have. I would have not guessed where to put the emphasis.
Tinnitus? Yeah.
Tinnitus, I guess.
So and Nikki, well, she's I don't know, she's a young girl in war that would fuck someone up, right?
It is, yeah, it is pretty annoying when you get a constant sound. Sometimes I can hear my own heartbeat in my ear, and that drives me insane.
Oh, I have
Um,
tinnitus.
Yeah, my dad has it.
Yeah, I guess sometimes you're born with it, sometimes you're just, partying too hard.
My dad partied too hard.
I was born with it, I think.
Oh.
I'm not sure.
Does the trick with tapping the side of your head work for you?
No. What? What trick?
There's like this little trick. I'd have to look it up. It doesn't work for everyone apparently, but you put your hands on your face a certain way and then you tap your sides of your head, but I forget what they're called. And for some people that can relieve the sound a little bit.
Huh. Well,
I remember my dad trying it, but it didn't work for him either, so it might be an urban legend.
Oh, but I've actually just learned living with it. Just like the depression and stuff, some people just have, bad parts with them, and I'm sure you guys can probably relate to it. And sometimes you just have to kind of live with who you are and what you have, right?
I made a naked dragon boy because I have tits, so yeah, I get it. You don't know about Skylar? I'm gonna send you. I gotta send you some art, Bauta. I have a naked dragon boy who is him, but he has tits, and there's a dragon on his back.
And is that? He's got a dragon. Okay.
Yeah, he's got a dragon.
It's not like he's a dragon.
Well, they're one person, hive mind.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll send you some art. It's pretty good.
Yeah, no, send me the naked boy. Man, 18 plus, I hope.
Yeah, it's my first OC. Yeah, I guess it's pretty normal to put parts of yourself, especially in your first OCs, but I think you just sort of keep doing it, right? Because you gotta start somewhere to make a character.
Yeah.
How did you decide to, because you wanted to do a bunch of things. Are you gonna stick with the Disney vibe for your character designs, or will you expand it beyond that and combine like different art styles, or keep it to one?
Yeah, no, I'm currently trying some new things. I've been with my third character. I haven't have a name yet. Maybe we can find a name for her at the end of this episode.
Oh hell yeah!
But she doesn't look she doesn't have the rubber hose style. Wait, let me just get her because I'm trying to describe it. But I'm not sure what she looks like and what style she is. I guess you could call it more realistic, but even that would be far fetched. You've seen her, the Pound Cube. You've seen her on my Instagram on my
Did you forget that my online name is Katre, and are you going to keep calling me the Pound Cube?
Honestly, I didn't even know your online name was Katre. I just thought it was the Pound Cube.
Oh no, and my Discord name is the Pound Cube. I go by Katre online. I gotta somehow make it. I gotta make a distinction for my work. So now this is the Pound Cube Katre. That's the real me.
Okay. Well, you've seen her on my Instagram story. I tried giving her some more anime-like eyes. Where you got the shine and the white.
Oh yeah.
Lights bit. Yeah. Got some blue hair going on. It's a cat.
Does she have pronouns? Because, blue hair and pronouns is...
Yes.
Well, she isn't really like that. I guess if you wanted to give them a pronouns, it would be they, them.
Oh, hell yeah. I love a good they, them.
Because, of course, I guess I am a cis straight man, so things like gender and pronouns and stuff, they've never really been on my mind a lot. Because it's never been a problem for me, so I've never really thought about that in my character creation, so it's good that you guys brought it up, to be honest, so that means I can just think more about those things, make them more fleshed out. Yeah.
I'm always willing to help you. I can look at any of your characters and assign
the pronouns.
No, I think it's normal that if it's not something that's in the forefront of your mind, it's how I keep drawing trans men, and I keep forgetting to draw anything else that's not a trans man.
Wait, can we draw trans men?
Yeah, I keep drawing trans men. That's a big problem for me. Because
so no trans women or even just
I just
men.
base all my character designs on me. Physically, I take a picture of myself, and that's how I draw. I use myself as a reference, but I don't want to be drawing a woman when I'm drawing me, so I always end up with a trans man.
No, I
mean, almost all of my characters are she's, so.
And you're so valid for that.
Yeah, basically, you just want to draw the perfect version of yourself.
Is the perfect version of yourself a robot, Izzy?
Oh, hell no.
Because you draw a lot of those.
You draw a lot of robots?
Yeah, I draw a lot of mechanical things because long ago I started off college as an engineering student. So I have a lot of experience. Yeah, I have a lot of experience doing like making mechanical designs. Not so much like people.
I didn't know that about you. I just realized that this is a bit of a... We're all into mechas here. How long will it take for you to add a robot to your world? And will it be like macros where no one knows what they're doing with them? For the listeners at home, I actually do know Bauta in real life, and we are watching macros together.
The greatest show ever.
It is pretty good.
Yeah, Macross is one of my absolute favorites.
Fuck yeah!
It's so good. I'm enjoying it. The robots are not my favorite robots, I will not lie. It's not my favorite design. It's a good show. I don't know if I can say it's a good show. It's an enjoyable show to watch.
No, it's a great show. What do you mean?
I mean, sometimes there's no frames.
We've been watching the so apparently they just didn't have any money at some points in the show making, so that's right.
But yeah, would you add a mecha? Or
I don't know. It doesn't really fit with the cartoon vibes. But maybe I will. I don't know. Nothing is set in stone. But for right now, I don't have any mecha plans. Honestly, also because mecha design is just crazy hard, and anyone who does draw robots and mechas, you're great. I mean, that's just amazing. Izzy, keep doing it.
Doing the Lord's work.
That's one of the hardest things probably is just designing robots that look cool and not just like a dumb metal Iron Man.
I get it. I fail at robots every time I try as well.
Yeah.
I only have flesh characters.
Flesh of skin and bone.
Good flesh. Oh, sorry, I got distracted. My cat is snoring.
Which one?
It's Gaston, but I'm sure Beatrix.
No one fucks like Gaston. No one snores like Gaston.
Yeah, someone snores like Gaston. It's Beatrix.
Oh. So yeah, that's basically what I'm doing right now. Having 3 characters. Oh no, maybe I should talk about the third one, the cat one.
You gotta.
Yeah. She is part of a. Oh, sorry, they are part, because we figured out that they are them. I will make lots of mistakes. I'm so sorry.
That's fine. I have a character who's it's, and I've been wrong every single session that I've played Mucus. So.
Yeah, I'm even bad at pronouns with my friends. It's shameful.
Sometimes I misgender myself.
Oh, same.
Yeah.
Oh, now I feel a lot less worse, to be honest, now that you just said it, because I keep making the same mistake every time.
It's fine. I'm your neighbor person, so you're allowed to say...
Yeah, now you have to explain that one.
No, I don't. Everyone knows what happened there. You tried to say neighbor, but Dutch has...
No. Wasn't me.
True. It was not you. So in Dutch, you have male and female words for things, or gender-neutral ones. and Bauta's partner wanted to introduce me to your friends.
Yeah.
And she was like, "This is my neighbor," but she used the female word. So she changed it to person, which sounds as silly as neighbor person does.
Neighbor person, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever she calls me anything, I add person to it now. I think that's funny. I think that's hilarious.
This is my friend person.
I am your friend person.
Yeah, you are.
It's so important to. I think it's important to be like, yeah, it's pronouns are important, but as long as you give it an honest attempt, everybody makes mistakes. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I know. Keep trying.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, they, the unnamed cat person. They are part of an elite force trying to also break the fourth wall, but they're not part of the methods of the Doctor. They are very based on the movie Drive with Ryan Gosling. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
I have not seen the movie Drive. I am aware of Ryan Gosling exists.
Well, basically Ryan Gosling. But him being a social awkward nerd that's really good at driving cars. So yeah, that's the cat.
The cat
is Ryan Gosling.
The cat is Ryan Gosling.
Yeah.
Was the cat part of the Rebels?
No, they are not. They are sort of in the gray zone again. Same goal as for Evil Doctor, but not. But they are against the dictatorship, and yeah. So where do you go from there? Do you want to help the rebels, or do you want to stick with the Doctor? But that's hard. If you join the rebels, then you'll never break the fourth wall.
This is some politics shit, isn't it? You gotta choose how far you're willing to go for it. Damn.
Oh, I guess so.
You said it wasn't gonna be deep.
I guess it is. Is it deep?
You could really make this one pretty deep.
Yeah, I guess you can.
And knowing how much you love world building, it's probably gonna end up pretty extensive.
Yeah, man, I love Evangelion. I love Evangelion.
Have you, talking about world building, like, have you actually done the world building of it? Do you have, like, cities, and factions and things like that?
Well, currently I just have the one big city-state and the faction of the rebels and the fourth wall breakers, but they need a better name, to be honest. And then I've mostly done the different powers and the power scaling, because I've been dissecting all the things that a cartoon does, what I was talking about earlier, the anvil drop, the cross-dressing and stuff, the things they do in Looney Tunes. I've been putting them all in categories, and the thing is I want to distribute those gags into the powers of the characters. That's what I've mostly been doing. So we got a guy who's into, in Hitman, the video game franchise, where you can dress up, or they can dress up and get into hiding. We've been the one who has pocket space. That basically means that he can conjure an anvil out of his pockets. Hammer space, I think that's what it's normally called. We got Sweet Talker. That's what Bugs Bunny always does with, it's rabbit season. No, it's duck season. And then he always gets the gun pointed at Daphne, and that's what I call the manipulator, and that's also a power. Oh, you might remember in Who Framed Roger Rabbit, we got, at the end, that the detective, Nick Valentine, gets, Nick Valentine is from Fallout. Whatever, the
Eddie.
detective. What?
I think it's Eddie.
Eddie? Eddie Valentine?
God, I'm blanking on the last name.
No, but you're definitely right about Eddie. Well, Eddie, he takes out a gun and the bullets are, alive, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I want a bullet.
Valiant.
Okay. And I thought about Nick Valentine. That's the one from Fallout 4. No, someone who's good at bullet whispering, who's good at telling the bullets what to do, and make sure they come back, because you only got 6 in a 6 shooter. Stuff like that.
Are you familiar with Guido Mista?
Guido what?
Guido Mista.
I don't. I'm not familiar.
Okay, we can talk later.
Oh, okay. That's good.
I've unleashed something here.
Because now I'm interested.
Mm-hmm. It's a JoJo character.
Oh, okay.
Oh, from JoJo, that's why. And I noticed that a lot of people were talking about them earlier because of Dan going to that convention. And I was
Yes,
like, who
and
is
me-
that? Why do I not know them? But I didn't finish JoJo.
The
Yeah,
JoJo
that-
convention.
It was not a
No,
JoJo convention.
Yeah, it was someone in a fursuit dressed as Guido Mista. It was pretty good.
Sounds hot, but I mean warm. Like,
Yeah, nothing but respect for furries, honestly.
definitely couldn't be me.
I just put on cat ears. That's the effort I do.
I've only wore cat ears during my cat's funeral.
I did wear cat ears during your cat's funeral.
Yeah, because we handed them out.
You made
or-
me do that
Yeah, it's for Oki.
for Oki.
So I haven't watched. Well, I never finished it. I got through the first story arc, but then I quit during the second one.
Oh,
Not sure
same
why.
hat.
Yeah,
Yeah, I crashed during the second arc. Couldn't do
I'm
it.
not sure why, but I've heard it get really good in the third season.
It's almost a different
A different show. Yeah, everyone keeps telling you that.
Yeah. Third season may be my least favorite, but it's a lot.
Okay, I love a good controversy. Pop thing.
Yeah. I'll be the one getting canceled over here.
Good.
Impossible. My friends cannot get cancelled. That's a rule.
Person.
My friend persons cannot get
Yeah.
cancelled.
So that's basically what I've been doing with my world so far. Haven't gotten far yet because I don't know what to do beyond the city state. Maybe it's just that a flat surface with just a city and there's nothing beyond the borders, just darkness, just a void.
That would be cool. Because if one of your characters' goal is to break the fourth wall or prove that the fourth wall exists, one of the things you could use to be like there's gotta be more than just this one city state.
Yeah, there got to be more than just the void and beyond the void, and nobody has any interest in going beyond what's already there. Nobody wants to explore. That's weird. I guess that is a fun story idea.
It is, yeah. I think it would be
Mhm.
pretty cool if you kept it small, and then you can start expanding it.
Well, now I need to write it down somewhere. Though.
Then you add
Yeah, no.
animals. Does every single person in this world have cartooned powers?
Yeah, that's the idea.
Oh, does everyone like having cartoon powers? Well, I guess not.
No, they're
The evil
not all.
doctor.
They're not all that useful too. Some of them are pretty useless. You know how some cartoons only fall when they look down?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty useless. I mean, if that's your power, you need to be convinced to get over the edge. If you wanted to use it deliberately, you cannot know that the ground
Yeah.
is gone, right?
I can walk on what I believe to be solid ground is
Yeah.
indeed, and you think about it, a pretty shitty
Yeah,
power.
that's pretty. That's like, if you want to be invisible, but can only turn invisible when nobody's looking.
Oh, I feel so bad for a lot of characters in your world suddenly.
Well, could make for some funny situations, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Some original ideas, to work with them. How are they going to use it in the war?
Oh, there is a war.
Well, there's rebels. I guess some call it a war. Other people call it terrorism.
I prefer the word revolution myself.
Oh, no, definitely.
We started later. Do we want to push it until we get to the full hour, or do we want to close it off?
It's your podcast, so I'll let you guys decide.
I will choose to have no say in this.
Oh, you're both the worst in this. I gotta
No.
choose.
I don't know. How do you guys usually do it? If it's 1 hour.
This is sufficient length if you want to end it.
True. So, but if you still have something you want to say, then I'm good to go for a little while later, since we did start earlier.
The only thing I need from you guys is to name the third character.
Right, the cat person. A good cat name.
A good Ryan Gosling, stoic cat person.
It did take me like a full day to name my 2 cats. Why? It's a car driving cat.
It's a car driving cat who doesn't give a shit about you.
And we can't call him Vin Diesel because we do need to get the original name.
Vinny? Or is that too manly?
I mean, have you seen some of the names that they-thems are out there picking for themselves?
Honestly, yeah, we got the Pound Cube.
I set myself up for that one. I feel like your 4th wall breaker should be called the Pound Cubes. I'm just saying. Name them after me.
The cube, the Pound Cube.
Because they're pounding that cube. The sides of it, to get out of it.
One side of it, definitely. But I'm up for more suggestions, definitely.
Name for a cat person that is undecided on if they want to join capitalism, or if they want to join dictators, or if they don't care about the 4th wall breaking that much, that they're willing to give up freedom for it.
Yeah.
I did keep giving you the most cliche animal names, so I'm just gonna say Garfield, so we get that one out of the name.
Name.
Oh my.
The amount of cats named Garfield at the shelter is insane.
Is this a cool character?
Yeah, they are pretty cool. I mean, I believe they're pretty cool.
How do you feel about naming them after, like, a sports car or something?
Yeah, I'm totally down for that.
Does anyone actually know any sports cars in this chat?
I do.
Oh, I'm listening.
I think of things that come to mind, one of the more fun ones is Viper.
Okay.
So I'll just name other things.
I've
Mira.
sent a picture of them in the voice text stuff.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, have you been looking in the guest channel?
No, I've just recently became a guest.
I forgot to give Bauta the role. That one's on me.
Oh.
I was like, why are you not in the recording booth? And there's no recording booth. Like, no, I fucked up. I didn't oopsie.
But I like both names you said. Viper, and what was the second one you said?
Mira?
Mira.
Mira.
Oh, I think I like Mira.
Miura.
M-I...
We know how to spell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, that's like a Lamborghini from the 60s.
Oh, hell yeah. Got anything from the 40s?
The 40s.
No, during the 50s, 40s rubber hose era. Something Disney would write, Walt Disney, if he was into sports cars. I'm not even sure if he was.
I know nothing about cars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, they got four wheels and a steer. It's pretty great.
I hear they've gotten quite controversial as of late because there's just so many of them.
Yeah, like the 40s, a lot of cars didn't really have names like we think of them.
Oh, okay.
Also, there was that whole worldwide war for like half of it.
Oh, I haven't heard about this. What's that?
I misspelled that recently, and I wrote World Or.
World War.
The World Or. You know, that the one oar that we use to push boats forward.
World Orb.
Not orb. I really just replaced that W with an O. And I looked at it and I was like, something's wrong. Give it a minute before I figure it out. And the only car I would be able to name is I guess, Pontiac and something called Sky Bueller or something. It's from a sketch from a movie that I keep seeing on Tumblr.
Did you know that my car that I drive every day is Pontiac?
I do now.
Yeah.
I'm getting this much closer to if I ever go to the US, I will recognize you by your car.
Oh, well.
It's an
Not by any of the pictures I've seen
Oh.
of you.
Here's the thing. Pontiac hasn't existed for 15 years.
Wait, you're driving an old ass car?
You driving a ghost car?
It's dead. I think I'm sticking with Mira. I like Mira a lot. That's a great name for a purple cat with blue hair.
I feel like she should get that. They should get that. Like embroidered on their jacket or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, that's why I haven't posted it yet, because I wanted a cool background, but also I need some patches for their jacket.
Oh yeah, that jacket needs some patches. You are correct.
Because it's a college jacket, so I've been trying to try some logo stuff for the Fort Wall breakers, that it isn't too obvious that it's a wall that breaks.
Just a wall with a red stripe through it.
And that's it. So I want some patches for them, and yeah, so a nice little background, and then I'll post it on the Instagram, and maybe one day I'll make my own Instagram for just the art stuff.
You are at any given time, of course, free to also post Mira when they're done. No, Mira when they're done in our little fun Discord channel.
Yeah, no, definitely I will.
Yeah, we have a show us your guys and I made.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've
You've already put
2 of my guys are in there.
Yeah, Nikki's in there and Luke is
And
in
Luke.
there.
I'm saying this for the audience.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm just saying for the audience, Nikki's already in there and Luke's already in there.
I'm just saying for the audience, Izzy, my character's already in there. Izzy.
Okay. Maybe we should bring it to a close. Because I am getting a little tired.
Got the morning shift tomorrow.
Me too. I always have the morning shifts. That's not true. I have an evening class next week as well.
Okay.
This is where I always fail. How do we end our own podcast?
Oh, well, I can go for it.
Yeah, go for it.
Well, first of all, since you're our guest, is there anything that you would like to plug?
Just my charger for my phone, because it's dying.
That's amazing.
Okay. I'll...
No, I was thinking...
Did I fuck it up?
We did not fuck it up. Is your Instagram not public?
It is public, but it's my name and last name.
Oh yeah, fair. You gotta fix that. You gotta...
Oh yeah.
Much like Izzy, you can only find Bauta in our Discord channel.
Wait, no, because I've been thinking about making my, the Instagram, but I've been struggling with the name. That's the main part. I was thinking about Bravado Toons. I'm not sure if that's a great name, or just Bauta's art or Bauta's Toons. What do you guys think?
I guess it depends on if you wanna exclusively draw for your world, or if you're like, I'm gonna expand beyond that. Like my Instagram is Katsu Cosplay, and I use it exclusively for my cosplay, whereas people who do it for costume usually go for just the word cos, because it could be cosplay or costume. So that's sort of a thing of what you expect of your own Instagram. I will put the caveat in there that I think Instagram might be dying.
It is. It definitely is.
We hope.
We hope.
We hope. Yeah.
hope.
No, definitely.
Come to Blue Sky. You can buy a web address, and then that's just your handle.
I did make one because of you. Because I saw in your story that you had one, and I thought, oh, right. I've been reading about this, but I haven't used it yet, and I don't even have. I actually made the account on Instagram. You know how when you go into the app and then you type in a link.
Yeah.
The link and then
You didn't.
Yeah.
I get what you did. Yeah.
Yeah.
You've never been logged into a real browser.
No. I just. But you know what? Follow me on Bauta's Toons. And the link will probably be somewhere. And that's where you can follow me and my guys.
Oh yeah. When you actually have that link, you can message it to me or just put it in guests so that we can actually add it to our show notes.
Yeah, that's great.
Mhm.
That's good.
So I'm Izzy. I have a fur affinity. Its username is Adora. And you can find me in the Discord that we were just talking about. It's in the show notes. Come by. We have streams normally on Mondays and Fridays. Occasionally, other days too, but mostly Mondays and Fridays. And it's just a really fun place.
It is fun.
They're pretty fun.
You can, as you heard, you can now find me on Blue Sky because I made a Blue Sky account, and you can forget about all my other social media. That's a lie. I still use my Tumblr. Because I realized that you can in fact buy a web address, and then that's just your Blue Sky handle. And I, as a second note, I, a Belgian, realized nobody buys Belgian domain names because who the fuck cares about Belgium anyway? You can find me on Blue Sky at oikawa.be. And I'm so proud of that. Makes me really happy. I'm over the moon about this. Oikawa is my handle, and I'm so happy. You can find this podcast on Blue Sky as well.
Mm-hmm. Blue Sky and Tumblr.
Blue Sky and Tumblr.
Yeah.
We are a noisepace.xyz podcast. I now know how much an XYZ domain name costs, so got a bit of extra respect from that GameCube. Yeah, now aware of these things. I bought the cheapest one, not gonna lie. If anyone's interested, the BE domain names are pretty cheap.
Mm-hmm.
You can find a lot of cool podcasts on Noisepace. I've literally never listened to one that's not good on there. I can't think of one right now.
How about Sounds About Light, which is about Kingdom Hearts?
Yes. I love Kingdom Hearts. Sorry. Go ahead.
I have a good one. It's a little bit old, but Digimon Ghost Case.
Oh, I heard about that. It's pretty good. I hear the hosts are a real blast. Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't ready for that one.
Yeah, no, I've heard about this podcast before, but only from one of the hosts in my hallway.
Yeah, imagine this.
They were just shouting random shit.
Imagine coming home and you hear someone record that.
Yeah.
Some other good ones I've listened to: Slappers Only, Wow Cool Robot, 0 to 0, Video Games, the movie, the podcast.
Is Dr. Who
There's lots.
a Noisepace one?
Yes, it is, and I listen to it too. It's good.
I love Dr. Who. Yeah, there's loads of good stuff. And you should listen to that when this episode ends in like 3 seconds, because that was it, right? There's an anvil dropping on my head. I'm out for the count. There's little birds flying around me.
Maybe you should just end the podcast with the piano falling sound.
I guess we'll find out if that works out for her or not.
It is a mystery.
I have to be honest, I was pretty nervous, but you guys made it a lot more chill and pretty fun experience to just talk about, the things you're doing and making stuff. And because it's always a bit embarrassing to talk about the things that you love doing. And I'm not sure why that's embarrassing, but you guys made me very comfortable. And I want to say thank you to both of you.
Oh, no,
You're
I'm
welcome.
blushing. Oh my god. Stop.
No.
Should I stop recording now?
I am going to stop recording now.
Piano sound.